Fellow Biafrans, I greet you home and abroad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It depends on your time zone this very moment. And I welcome you to Biafra Universal TV. This moment, your opinion is needed, and at the same time, your instruction is needed. So, because we are still magneting with one Nigeria, so-called the evil entity. So Biafra is not yet completely declared or demarcated from the evil nation called Nigeria. So as it stands now, don't say you don't know and you don't have anything to say, because when it happens, you must have something to say, or you must have somewhere to run to, and which we don't want you to run to anywhere, because Biafra is our land and it's our birthright, and we don't have any other place that we can be safe except Biafra land. And for this reason, your attention is needed. But thank you so much for giving me your attention this very moment. I did not underrate my viewers and my subscribers wherever they are coming from the four corners of the world. I'm using this very opportunity to thank each and every one of you and to say God bless you and remain blessed as you listen to this very update, this very moment. You see, sometimes people say the voices of the people are the voice of God. And sometimes you discover that majority might be wrong and minority will be right. Are you getting it? Because they say majority is always right. Majority might be wrong most of the cases. In this case now, you are hearing from Nigerians, and mostly Nigerians at home, and some of them abroad have seconded the motion that Nigeria military terrorists should take over the government of Nigeria. The reason, because of the incompetence of Tinubu, because Tinubu cannot perform, Tinubu cannot do anything. Tinubu is just there in Asorok as a dummy or figurehead. So, doing nothing. Tinubu cannot speak for somebody to hear what he's saying. Tinubu cannot control Nigerians. Tinubu cannot control the country. He said he won an election. Then what makes him capable? Why is he eligible to be sworn in by the Chief Justice of Nigeria? Because you look at somebody's perspective, then you will know his performance. And what I'm telling you this moment is that where Tinubu have dragged the Nigerians to is a place of no return. It's doomed. Nigeria is doomed because Tinubu have destroyed the little thing that Buhari left behind for him. And Tinubu is Buhari's legacy. This is the only legacy that Buhari produced for 8 years in Asorok is Tinubu. So if you appreciate Buhari's regime, then this is the fruit that the Buhari's regime yielded for you. This is the fruit that Buhari's regime produced for you. As some of you are appreciating Buhari's regime. So you cannot like the tree and reject the fruit. Buhari is the tree that produced Buhari, the tree that produced Tinubu. So the Tinubu is the seed of Buhari. So now it's expected that every son should do greater, better, mightier than his father. But does not mean that he can be above his father, because his father was the one that born him. So, but what I'm trying to tell you is that today, till now, as I'm talking with you, Tinubu and Buhari are still communicating. Their rapport and the management of Nigeria in their hands is very comfortable with them, because you know what is there. This is a religious regime, religious ruling human beings like animals, treating human beings like animals. See children dying everywhere. See women dying everywhere because of no hospital, no drug, no medicine, no food, no good road, nothing actually, no foreign investors. And those who have mightily invested in Nigeria have pulled out their investment out of Nigeria to a different country that they can make a profit out of their investment, and they know that their money will be safe. All right. So because of the bandits and the terrorists, which Tinubu and Nigerian military terrorists colluded to work together with Tinubu, and Nigeria military terrorists colluded with Nigeria ISWAP, Al Qaeda, Boko Haram, ICC, and that is when you put them together, you call them acute bronchitis terrorists. So now, what I'm trying to tell you is that Nigerian people have come out of this moment, trooping out from east, north, south, and west to say military should take over from Tinubu because of Tinubu being incapacitated. And you don't need to ask me why is Tinubu not eligible? Why is he not competent? Because I did not vote for any one of them during the election. I didn't cast my vote for anybody, because whether I vote or I didn't vote, cabals, and this is our Fulanis, they have decided who will rule Nigeria, because it is Fulanis that are ruling Nigeria. And this was why Tinubu told you, frankly speaking, face to face, and being bold in the public to make this speech, that if he arrests Fulani terrorists, then Fulanis will kill him. So for this reason, he has dashed Nigerians, Fulanis, to be killed. So, and this is why you see ethnic cleansing is going on in every cranny and corner of Nigeria. But where they are finding it difficult to penetrate so hard is southeast. And that is why you see the not prominent northerners are now declaring war against southeast. But they don't know that they are digging their graves as they decided to declare war against southeast. Now, because I will remind them the past. But let me reserve my comment at the moment until they come up with their declaration of war and their military terrorists. Then that is when I will tell them that single-handedly I have over 1 million soldiers on the ground. And when I'm talking of soldiers, these are professional soldiers, and they can come together in 1 hour time, and we will do whatever we shall do in order to bring peace and unity and mutuality, tranquility in Biafra land. So without the presence of any terrorists or bandits. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, as Nigerians are clamoring for a military regime, militaries should come back. Now, tell me who is going to be the president of Nigeria among the militaries. Is it the army chief? Is it the chief defense staff? Tell me who is going to be the president of Nigeria. Because you people don't know that charity begins at home. If to say that Nigerian militaries have been proactive in their positions and in their, in their offices, functioning well, showing the masses and showing the whole world that they are innocent of this allegation that they colluded with the terrorists, that they are making themselves clear that they don't have a hand in anything that have to do with the terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. So you will see that they will be exonerated even if they take over from Tinubu. Then you will see that they will do better than Tinubu. But now they are there and they cannot be able to function in their offices to carry out their legal duties, but rather they become ironic to their primary and civic responsibilities to make sure that the lives of Nigerians are being protected and with their properties. But they are there. The Nigerians are being killed on daily basis in thousands by the hands of terrorists, Mieti Allah, Fulanis, and other organization of jihadists or extremism, religious leaders You understand? Because what Nigeria is running is a religious government, not a democracy. A president is a Muslim, the vice president is a Muslim, and all of the whole strongholds of Nigeria are being handled by Muslims. So look at it properly. Whether if anything good will come out of Nigeria. You can see it. Even as the Northerners are crying of hunger, starvation, and they are at the receiving end, they are suffering, their children, no food to eat, and what have you. They are the one who have been eating Nigerian money. Count billions of pounds and give to them now. You see, they will sit down and share it and go and eat it and lie down. They are not ready to do anything to quash poverty. They are not ready to get up to fight for the place they call one Nigeria. So why they said that Nigeria should remain one, so that particular tribe called Igbos can be suffering so that they will be eaten. All right? And they use political marigenda over them. Manipulated them mentally, materially, numerically, and otherwise. Anyhow you like, you look at it. This is the truth. Because why? The Igbo politicians and the Igbo elites decided to mellow down, because when the money comes out, they give them their share. And that one will go inside his room with his family to go and eat. Then majority of Igbos, I can tell you that since January till now, they have not buy a new cloth. They have not changed their diet. They are not happy. Let me just round it up that way. They are not happy over the kind of life that they are living and the condition they found themselves. But these are people who are very industrious, very dynamic, which have the strength to withstand every test of time. I'm telling you the fact. But Buhari and Tinubu have rearranged Nigeria and make everybody go gaga. That to the extent that today you can forget your child or forget your children, because why? You have nothing to eat. Talk more to give to the child you're born by yourself. No education, nothing, virtually nothing is going on in Nigeria. And today, they maximize the tax. Tinubu and his cohorts maximized taxes in plural, and imposed it on people. Indirectly, now hike the price of the fuel is skyrocketed, and this is why impoverishment and acute poverty is kissing the sky today without minding whosoever that is complaining or dying or crying. So what I'm trying to say at this moment, you can see on the faces of Nigeria army chiefs that they are smiling and they are very happy, because what is about to happen is their ultimate heart desire for them to have Nigeria as the controllers. Don't forget, these are all Muslims and Fulanis. Irrespective of the name the person may change to bear, does not determine the person's heart for Nigeria. No any military man or police in Nigeria that have Nigeria progress at heart. I can tell you the truth. Just check the whole thing going on. What they are doing is just roaming up and down, looking for what to eat, where they can embezzle, where they can kill, where they can get this and get that. And this have made the innocent and reasonable and competent Nigerian militaries to resign without wasting time. Get what I'm saying straight. You who is crying and jumping and calling militaries to come back. Now, when the military comes back, are they going to fight the terrorists, which they are the conductors and the protectors of terrorists? They guide the terrorists, they lead terrorists in operation, and when you call them to come, that terrorism is going on in some state or part of a particular place, they will tell you that the phone number of the army chief is not available. He cannot be reached at the moment. All right? Then the chief, the defense staff, you cannot reach him at the moment. Onyema Nwachukwu, the army spokesman, they see where they go and throw Igbo man, the army spokesman. So what are you there speaking? What are you speaking? What is your duty? Igbo man, you feel like you have sense. When they finish, they will give you just a cheap peanut you put in your pocket. And this is how you watch your people being killed, murdered in cold blood, being killed with impunity. I know all of you. You lie low just because of what you and your family will eat. And your people are perishing. Now, is it Onyema Nwachukwu, the army spokesman, that is going to be the president of Nigeria? Since they are there, both Egbetekun, the Inspector General of Police, all of them are there. And Nigerians are dying, both children, adults, women, mostly women and children are being killed by terrorists. And what they are inquisitive to do is to build IDP camp, to erect IDP camp. And the CDS have told you that there is nothing military can do to stop terrorism in Nigeria. So, which is telling you what? There is no difference between Nigerian military and the Fulani military terrorists and Fulani Mietiala terrorists. These people work together, and they have made kidnapping and raping, killing a business, a lucrative business. And this is why it's like United Kingdom told Tinubu to go back to his country. That somebody that his house is on fire does not chase a rat. What did he come to do in the United Kingdom? After he embezzled 6 point something trillion naira. And when they asked him in the House of Assembly, he said he shared the money to the 36 governors that made up Nigeria, which the governors debunked the lies. The governors said no, he did not give them anything. So Tinubu, where is the money? He has run to UK to lie down there and eat the one he can eat, share the one he can share for his grandchildren and great-grandchildren, because this is what he comes to do. So, and since these are the opinions of the leaders you are looking up to in Nigeria to save you, to salvage you from the impending dangers, why poverty, penury, acute, diseases, pestilences, and perilous moment is ravaging and pervading Nigeria. So now, and such kind of money is being generated just within a month. And the common man in the street have not eaten since 3 days ago. And you say he is sick. By the time you know it, either he died of terrorists or he died of hunger. So there is two options. You must choose one. Either hungry kill you or terrorists kill you. And that is the kind of life existing in Nigeria. So United Kingdom told Tinubu, yeah, you have to leave. The citizen of United Kingdom. They push him out. They call him all kinds of names and to throw him inside the plane. Go back to your country. Because he expected to spend 2 weeks there, but he could not spend 3 days. They deported him back. They repatriated him. Since he is busy looking for somebody to extradite, they extradited him back to Nigeria. Let him come and use his eyes and see the country he is building and how fine, how beautiful he has built the country and how beautiful the country look like. So for you people who are clamoring, who are jumping up, who are raising your voices that the military should come back, listen to me. This is not 1980s. This is not 1990s. This is 21st century. If the militaries are coming back to take the leadership or the presidential seat of Nigeria, just to expect more terrorists, new terrorists. will be imported in.